Are you wondering what's going on in the Almaden Valley real estate market? How did the 2020 year end up? And what do the year-over-year gains, or were there gains, look like? Stay tuned as we cover the data. Hi, I'm Teresa Wellman with HomeownerExperience.com, your local San Jose, California realtor. Happy New Year, Almaden Valley. Today we're going to jump into the actual data of what's going on with the real estate market in Almaden. If you've been listening to my market updates, you know that we've seen quite an unusual fall. So what does that mean if you're looking to buy or sell? Well, let's jump into the computer and take a look at the actual data so you really have a sense of what's going on in the local market. With our Almaden real estate dashboard to give us a quick snapshot of the market, and then we'll dig into the charts. So the December closed prices were holding through the holidays. That's pretty amazing. Just down 1% from November to December, up 14% year over year. So that's pretty phenomenal. December, we closed sales a lot less, 32%, significantly proportion less, but that's really just due to no inventory. So let's look at the chart and talk about how this looks relative to normal years. So we've had an unusually late peak in sales, and that has really affected how the market is moving along. Also, the inventory has just been really short this year. And if you look at this yellow line, you see where 2020 is compared to 2019. It's like a drastically different market. It looks a little bit like 2018, but even smaller than that, much more like a 2017 type market, but more with the traditional bell curve in the inventory. But the striking thing is that our inventory right now is just up 5. That is way lower than we've ever seen in Almaden Valley, even in December or January. So that has really fueled this pretty exciting market in Almaden Valley. There is a strong appetite for buyers in this area. That's where you saw this strong peak in increase in prices. And, prices have kind of settled out just because what's available has not been that great and very minimal. It's not much of a median to compare when you only have, 12 sales, or I guess we had 23 sales in December. Let's look here at the overall. Pending sales are down, of course, but like I said, inventory is so low. The days of inventory is down to 7. That is just nothing. That means at this rate of sales, everything will sell in 7 days. We need some inventory. That's just nothing available for people to shop and find the right match even. So pending sales are down because of that inventory, I do believe. And inventory is also way down from even November, which was very low. We haven't seen this low of inventory, I don't know about ever. I showed on the chart, ever in the last 5 years. And typical for December is going to be 15 to 20 homes, which is really low, but we're at 5. So a big difference, right? And in 2020, we hit the typical December numbers in September. So if you've been watching this video, you know I've been saying that we're at winter inventory. Where's the inventory? So we definitely need inventory. Do you get my message? Sellers, if you're considering selling in Almaden, it is a prime market if you can get it on the market quickly. So we're at record levels of percentages in contract. We are 74% of homes available are in contract. And the average since 2015 for Almaden Valley is 48. So again, very strong. The buyers are coming in and gobbling up all the inventory. So last month I predicted a very hot January because there was no inventory to satisfy the buyer demand. I still strongly believe that. The inventory has just gotten shorter and shorter. And if you go back and look at the January, February prices in Almaden Valley, many years, that is actually the peak prices. That is going to be that first burst of energy and multiple offers out into the market where people are battling for homes. That really gives us a price peak. In some cases, we hit that price peak again in the summer, but typically it drops a little bit until those summer months. So, prices are pretty sporadic. That's why I've started to follow that blue line, the median, to try to even it out a little bit, because one of the unique things of 2020 is a lot more luxury high-end properties have been selling in Almaden Valley, which is really adjusted the average way up, especially since we just don't have a lot of sales in Almaden Valley. So next, I want you to visit my website to take a look more about the history and stats if you are curious about that. You can also sign up for a monthly email to get this information sent to you. Now, buyers, start researching the Almaden homes and neighborhoods. I have a playlist on my YouTube channel I want you to check out. And sellers, start getting your house ready. The faster you can get it ready and on the market, the better you're going to benefit from this low inventory. So I have a video on the 8 improvements to increase the value in your home. Check out that video. Thanks.